Hello, I'm Ben Barnes and I play General Kirigan in Shadow and Bone on Netflix. General Kirigan first appeared under a different name in Leigh Bardugo's 2012 novel Shadow and Bone. Don't let the new name fool you though, he is still very much the dark and mysterious man that you meet in the books with a few surprises. And when you are as infamous as he is, you come to be known by many different names, some less kind than others. You're also bound to have enemies when you're the most powerful Grisha in Ravka. There are 3 Grisha orders: Corporalki, Etherealki, and Materialki. But General Kirigan doesn't control wind, fire, water, metal, or the blood in your body. He is the world's only shadow summoner, which means he has the power to manipulate the darkness. He is a living amplifier, which means he can magnify other Grisha's powers with just a touch. Not to mention he has an army of elite magical soldiers who could set you on fire or stop your heart, so you are better off staying in his good books. Kirigan may be the leader of the Grisha, but being one of a kind is isolating. After all this time, his hope and patience have been tested and he has grown somewhat jaded. Some might even say dangerous. But don't let him hear you say that, because again, very powerful, controls the dark, has a fierce and magical army. When we meet General Kirigan, he is at war on all fronts. They're fighting the Fjordans in the north and the Shuhan in the south, and he knows there's rebellion across the fold. He's trying to juggle an awful lot. He feels very responsible for his people, the Grisha. He feels very protective of them, trying to stop them being hunted and persecuted. He sees the Second Army and their home, the Little Palace, as a safe place where Grisha are encouraged to cultivate their powers instead of keeping them hidden. Of course, there is also the matter of the terrifying and ominous Shadow Fold, splitting Ravka in 2. So the Fold is a giant, shadowy rip across the Ravka map, separating West Ravka from East Ravka, which contains monstrous Volcra inside. So beware. Shouldn't General Kirigan be able to destroy it, since darkness is his area of expertise? Well, no, sadly he can't. The Fold is too massive to take on by himself, and he is a beacon for the monstrous Volcra that lurk within. General Kirigan may be formidable, but there is only so many wars one man can fight at the same time. To make matters worse, he lives in the shadow of the Black Heretic, the shadow summoner who created the Fold hundreds of years ago.
I have devoted my life to undoing the great sin of my forebearer. But I'm never seen as the solution, only as a reminder of the problem.
And his powers make it all too easy to make him your villain. In my opinion, Kirigan's greatest struggle is that he can't do everything on his own. He needs to realize he needs other people and their strengths in order to achieve his goals. I think he has the world on his shoulders, but saving the world is not a one-man job. Enter Alina Starkov, a mythic sun summoner and potential solution to all Kirigan's problems. Not only could she potentially destroy the Fold, she could also prove for good that the Grisha are not monsters to be hunted. He has been waiting a long time for Alina, and as soon as he sees what she's capable of, he believes that the two of them are going to change the world. I thought there was an interesting duality to him, because he's the most powerful Grisha. Everyone sort of bows to his every whim and hangs on his every word, but there seemed to be this loneliness about him, and there is so much sort of under the surface. Shadow and Bone is out on Netflix now. See you in the Fold.